Many people look at me confused when I say I'm living a digital lifestyle. That confusion provides an opening for me to instill hope. A hope that I also had been oblivious to. A hope that changed the entire dynamic of how each day could unfold better for me. A guy with no previous computer background, now living a digital lifestyle. I couldn't have ever imagined my life leading into this direction. Life was persistent, though, in presenting me with challenges. Each challenge encouraging me to take responsibility for my own life, which happened to lead me into this digital lifestyle. I'll never forget the experience that provoked this change. It was another day of fighting traffic, coupled by a 15-hour workday, just leaving me exhausted. I'd gotten home just in time to see my two boys before they went to bed. My youngest son, who was age 4, he took my hand and he walked me to his room. He said, "Dad, will you lay with me for a while?" I said, "Sure." As we rested our heads, he said, "Dad, are you happy?" My throat got tight as I wanted to answer him honestly. I gained my composure and I said, I was very happy when I was spending time with him, his mother, and his brother. He said, "Dad, I have another question." I said, "I'm sure you do, Max." "Yes, go ahead." "Do you like being happy?" "I sure do, Max." He paused and he said, "Well, then can't we be happy with you more?" That was the moment my interest in finding a better life turned into a mission. I asked myself, is rushing, busyness, and overwhelm what I want in my life? When will I begin breathing life in? And when am I in the now moment? And most importantly, what am I teaching my kids? I said to myself, this is unacceptable and it must be stopped. I found my personal why within those questions. So one evening while I was watching a life coaching webinar, an advertisement grabbed my attention. It was a former business owner like I was who was sharing her story. She'd grown tired of the attachment, long hours, employees, inventory, and the emptiness she'd been dealing with as a traditional business owner. She'd had enough and was determined to do something about it. She had no technology background. However, she knew that through education and networking herself, she'd be aligned with the digital economy. She'd found mentors and processes that worked that she freely shared on that advertising link. These videos were packed full of answers on how ordinary people, not just business owners, were successfully building online businesses. I was skeptical but after speaking directly to her mentors and herself, I gained the self-assurance that I needed to proceed into that digital economy. Ego had finally taken a back seat as I looked down on myself from 10,000 feet. I finally understood the positive influence that I could have on others by utilizing this platform. It was unacceptable for me to condone an unfulfilled and uninspired life anymore. To represent hope and provide guidance for others became a necessity for me. As I began to follow the online business template within this program, I began seeing two puzzles merging together. Something very unique, beautiful, and yet painful at the same time was taking place. I understood that in order for these pieces to fit together, I needed to understand not only the material, but myself better. Once I leaned into how I could best serve, abundance started to expose itself. And for the first time in a long time, I felt relaxed and living in the now. I saw personal and financial growth occurring in myself and those around me. And no longer was I forcing puzzle pieces into place. I'd found the right platform, one that creates freedom and utilizes also my skill sets and passions. If what I've shared here resonates with you, I encourage you to click on the link within this video. Simply enter your email address and I'll send you the video series that redirected my life. I'd also encourage you to grab any relevant information from my personal Facebook, YouTube, or website. Understanding what's going on in the digital economy might provide that spark of hope for you. If so, I'm here for you. I feel very fortunate to be able to help those ready to help themselves. I thank you for your time, and I wish you an abundant and fulfilled life.